You start giggling. Start giggling. Go on, I bet you start giggling.
Once upon a time, a long time ago, it seemed like a really good idea to marry you.
Oh, what more can I say?
I'm joking.
Right. So yeah, it was. I wouldn't say it was a challenge. This, but it was. Well, we're still married. It wasn't a divorce in a bag, was it? Right, so it's another day at the nurseries. It's Monday. A bit of a weird one. The people in the cottage just sort of went yesterday a day early, so we're able to get an early start on that. And I'm just going to go and open up and get today started. And we're going to today definitely start and do the main mow on the touring, which I didn't do yesterday, which I do normally do on a Sunday. I'll start on a Sunday, but because there were so many people sat outside, I didn't. Obviously Sandra's here, so I think she's going to go out doing some shopping this morning, and if everything goes a bit smoothly, I am going to do something else. But as ever, when I record, my phone goes, works phone, starts again. So fingers crossed. I may this afternoon, in between bits and bobs, quickly pull down my porch awning on the caravan, and we might put up the Bradcot, a full-size awning, which in all the time we've had the Adria caravan, we've only ever put up once. I can't see the reason for putting up a full-size, massive big awning when there's basically just me. I don't get it. So that's why I've always used the porch awning. But because we're clearing space at home, basically that's the reason. I know what I'm talking about. And I am going to insert shortly some clips of somebody who we had a chat with yesterday, who came and put a sticker on the mower, the Husqvarna, and they came and did my daily chore of opening the door to the campsite. So apparently we could have some showers later, and it's another beautiful day at the nurseries. And we did see the blackbird yesterday. It's not in its nest now. These eggs must definitely due for hatching sooner rather than later. Right, office next. Paperwork out for today, departures and arrivals. Get that listed. I need to send a couple of messages over to my head office over a couple of things. Let's crack on and see what today brings. Starting this vlog off a little bit differently, because it's Rita Sue and Bob 2. Have you ever seen that film?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Have you? Have you seen the film?
I haven't seen the film, no.
No. Those of a certain age will know all about Rita 2 and Bob Sue. Right, so Sandra, do you want to give an introduction to who we've got here now?
So we've just been having a little chat here with the lovely Jodie and Lee. So they're staying with us for how long?
Couple of nights,
Couple of nights,
just come back from up north, so staying down here for a couple of nights and moving back south.
So they will look familiar, this couple, because they stayed with us
Easter
time, I think.
Easter
Yeah.
time.
You were on pitch number 1, weren't you?
Yeah.
The special pitch.
Yeah.
I think I saw the video about somebody who complained about me. I'll tell you that in a moment. So they set up their YouTube channel, and we were talking about going on YouTube and all the rest of it, and you've done remarkably amazingly well.
You told us to stick it on with it, didn't you? And we did.
Yeah,
didn't
and we did. We already had a video sort of ready and lined up and all that sort of stuff, but it's just having that confidence at the time just to get it going and get it on there. And yeah, you said just do it, record it, get it on there, and we did. And yeah, it's doing a lot better than we
thought it would be.
anticipated it to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're happy with that.
Yeah.
Good. I think this van helps though as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
people are attracted to the van, I think, as well. Because we did one video and it got quite a few.
And I thought it was me.
So those that don't remember them, just a couple of minutes about the van, because I think we did get this on our last video, didn't we? But those that
so you had the old van really,
Right.
and we had an order
yeah.
for a new van, which was pretty much the Swift Kentucky 794, wasn't it?
774.
Sorry, 774. But it was on order for nearly a year, so we had to make that decision then to pretty much, do we keep waiting and waiting and waiting and getting knockbacks, or do we go and look out for a second-hand van?
We'd have still been waiting now if we'd have kept waiting.
We would have still been waiting now, so we decided, because we want to get on with our travelling, is just to go and have a look. And we found this at 10 months old, with some of the mods fitted, and yeah, went for that instead. And cancelled the other order.
Yeah, then we just vlogged about our situation.
Yeah,
and the rest is history.
Yeah, and
the rest is history.
So I blame you, thinking about it now, for causing the recent complaint that went into head office about me being on pitch number 1.
Oh God!
So this is a true story, and everybody watching this will know what I'm on about. This is a true story. I had somebody on here, and they put in a complaint to head office, going, Neil wasn't to be seen, the Warden.
Right.
The only time we saw him was talking to some other YouTubers over here. Didn't do any work. Right. It was my day off. Seriously, it was my day off.
You allowed a day off?
Yeah, but they actually put in a complaint.
Oh my God.
And then I had somebody on pitch number 1 who happens to be a YouTube channel on there, and our pitches are allocated randomly. You're a YouTube channel, you're on pitch number 13.
Unlucky for some.
Yeah.
So they then put in a complaint, though, and Neil gives special treatment to YouTubers. He puts them near the toilets. Somebody actually took the time to actually make a complaint. So you started it all off because you weren't a proper YouTube channel, and they must have been watching and going, "Are you still on number 1?"
Yeah, but now we're on 13, which is an unlucky number for some, and we're YouTubers, so that can't be true.
Nearly the furthest away.
I like this picture; it's nice.
Yeah. It's south facing.
Nice
You've got
spot,
you've got the sun on it and everything like that. So but they actually complained and said, special treatment. Neil puts people near the toilets. So, right, I think what we're going to do. I think we need to give this a home.
Yes.
I think it needs to join the wall. So should we go and have a mad scootle over to the mower shed?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'll tell you what we're going to let you do. And only a couple of people have ever done this because the door's down at the minute. So quite often when I start my vlogs in the morning, I go into the mower shed, I have a little talk, and I open the door. I'm going to let one of you press the button and open the door.
Oh, that's got to be
Mason.
you. That's definitely got to be
you.
Yeah, go on then.
So come on, come on. Oh, come over to the mower shed. Yeah. Bring your camera, shed. Yeah. Come in here. Come with me.
There they go.
Come in here. It's a bit right. Whatever you do, don't trip up. Oh, you've had some beers as well, haven't you? Right. Hang on a moment. I've got sunglasses on. Right, nice and easy. Come on. I don't normally let people do this. Oh, there's the blackbird. There's the blackbird going to a nest, Sandra. Can you see the blackbird? And I'm just wondering whether the chicks have hatched. There's the blackbird. Right. So I think I've only let one other person do this. So you have to put your finger on this and then hold it on there.
Well, that's a privilege.
That is
a right privilege there.
So this is often how I start my day. I have a little chat and I open the door, and then we have a look at the weather. So you have to explain what the weather's like.
It never rains at the nurseries because it's absolutely beautiful out there.
Try and get some camera to pick the blue sky up. It's been a bit lazy. And then we come down to here and we've got the Husqvarna. And I'll let you.
Well, it looks like we're getting the privilege to put our sticker, so thank you very much. Put our sticker onto the Husqvarna. Is that right?
It is indeed. That's it. Go on, both of you. Go on, both get your stickers on.
There we go. Where do you want it? I'll let you pick where you want it.
I think here, because there's a big one there. It kind of
goes then, doesn't it?
Then, yeah. It means you have to look at our faces every day.
Yeah.
The cartoon one.
I don't need to look at the faces. I'll explain. No, Jodie, because what actually happens, because I sit here, I'm looking at the back of your heads and I can't see you see, isn't it? So, yeah, there you are. How about that? Hey? Yeah, if you were clever, you put it that way, you'd be haunting me when I'm cutting the grass, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there you are.
Oh,
right, did you enjoy that?
Yeah,
You're the chosen one.
Yeah.
We'll let you close up if you like. Do you want to close the door and then?
Well, yes, why not?
So
I'll take it. We're going the opposite way.
Well, I hope so. Let's have a.
Here we go.
I don't know. The chicks have hatched. There's something going on with our blackbird.
Is this new?
Which?
This?
No. It's all
It's
here.
what he uses every morning.
Yeah, I saw most of my vlogs starting in physically doing what you're doing.
By now. This is when it goes dark for our camera.
Right, I'll give that one there. Right, there we are, you see. Oh, wasn't that exciting? Right, come on, let's try not to trip up. Try not to trip up. Whatever you do, don't trip up. Hey. Oh. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? It's a beautiful day. There you are. I'm just going to do a few words for their YouTube channel. And Jodie bought me a little plaque, which is in our caravan, which you'll see on one of our covers if you look carefully. I can't remember what the saying is now, but it's... What is it about dancing? The sun shines when you're dancing in the rain or something, isn't it? Can you remember the saying?
It ends up learn to dance in the rain, basically.
And then Jodie says, but I've never seen you dance in the rain. I said, well, it doesn't bloody rain here at the nursery, does it? That's why you've not seen me dancing in the rain. Goodness me. Right, I'm going to end this off here with this couple and pop over to their channel, and you might get a few words with me on their channel. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want to see more Neil, pop over to Life's for Touring, you'll see more Neil.
Right, we're back of the van, heating up last night's leftover Chinese, and life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. There you go, Jodie. Right, so microwaved food from last night. Rasha, come on. And Thai green curry for you, Sandra. Right, so I'm actually saving on the washing up.
Nice of you to wait for me.
I've just lobbed will it be cold? Lobbed the rice in with me duck, eating out of takeaway containers, and there is a very, very grey cloud that appears to be heading in this direction. Do you want a prawn cracker? Or a whib? Right. So we're going to tuck into this, and then who's going to enter the toilet? Me again.
I just said I don't mind you.
Well, because I'll have eaten my tea before you, I'll enter the toilet, and then we might go over to the Vic and have one. That's definitely the sun's going in. Right, all being well, we won't get too wet if it rains. So,
I like the cart.
Yep, cart. Victoria Tavern, Hogsall, first time. Wasn't that a nice place?
Very nice.
Seriously. So we come, there was people on the beer garden, and obviously a bit of rain came, I think, and everybody scoopled off. But that was a proper pub, warm welcome. Nice pint of Murphy's.
Ready for a nap now.
Ready for a nap now? It's 8 o'clock.
Very tired.
Go and have a nap now. You won't go to sleep tonight, Sandra.
No, trust me.
Right, okay. Let's go back to the nursery. And for once, don't speak too early, Neil. It doesn't look like we've got any dramas in the cottage. For some reason, the people have left a day early, which is a bit strange. It doesn't look like the hot tub's been used, which is quite unusual. And everywhere's been left nice and tidy. And on the face of it, doing a very quick look over, nothing's missing, nothing broken. Happy days. That's what we want. I'm waiting for today's checkout. I'm just getting this Bradcot awning out and just trying to remember how it all goes back together. So I've only ever done this once, so I think that's the pole configuration out. And then we've got the awning supports, ladders, pegs, ground sheet. And remember what we've got. That's a skirt, curtains, zipping panels, a main canvas, and then as I've got to take this one down and get everything out. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Just going to be going into toilet mode. Well, not toilet mode, but toilet shower cleaning mode. A while back in the cottage, in a drawer, we had these things. Then you can make them out left. And I initially thought there was some kind of a bead, but they've got no holes in. And I thought, well, are they a coffee bean? Are they a seed?
Sadly, I've not got my glasses on, so I
No,
can't.
so I'll let Sandra have a butcher of them. But
What I was saying was these are the seeds of oilseed rape. So when you see fields of yellow flowers, it's for the seeds, and they collect the seeds and make oil out of these. It's
Really?
yeah.
Very clever, you, Sandra. I thought rapeseed was just like they would make flour out of it. Maybe the rape oil is the clue.
You were questioning it, saying what are they going to collect? Because you said
No,
it was a bad crop.
the crop's dismal this year.
It's not that bad.
If that will not crush down, it's dismal.
What are you on about? It's perfectly fine seed. What's wrong with that?
Well, according to the farmers, but you obviously you're
The ones on the other side of the
farmer.
country.
We all wait and see. Right, I'm doing I need to go to the loos. Well, not to the loos. But I need to put my rubber gloves on. Unless you want to help me.
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Sandra's got another birthday card. Sandra's birthday tomorrow. I'm going to put that into the birthday bag. Thank you everybody that sent cards over. I've no idea who they're from. I'm going to put that into the bag. Quick hello to Sandra and Rasha. And I'm going to jump on the mower for a bit, start the touring area, and then take a break and pull down my old awning, and all being well, put up the new awning. Sandra's been feverishly emptying the awning, which is going to be really super weird going to a full-size awning. I don't need a full-size awning, but we need the space at home, don't we?
We do.
So yes.
I'm surprised how much was in here, but yeah, so I've been beaving away, getting all the stuff out ready. Does that need to come out as well?
Yeah, that needs to come out, all of it, because we need to
That's what I
attach everything up to the awning rail and
skirt.
I think you can leave it on. I think I've got a skirt with this, but that skirt will sell. If you want a proper pole awning that'll stand up to storms, not an air awning, a proper awning, this is going up for sale.
It's really good.
It's really
We'll
good.
even clean off the pigeon poop, won't we?
Well, possibly. I'll leave that to you. So this is all the stuff from outside. There's the poles you saw before. Hey, Rash, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? How are you doing? You been a good girl? So, as I say, I'm just doing these outer touring pitches. Something's coming on there in a minute. And I don't often show you people down here that are camping. These are out at the moment. So I've got a lovely camping pitch here overlooking the fields. And I'm getting this cut done around here at the moment because there's a lot of people who are actually out for the day now. So they've gone out doing holiday day things. And I'm in the gap between today's arrivals coming as well. So crack on with this, get these outer ones cut, go to see Sandra and try and sort out my awning. The cottage and everything, well, the whole day, well, half a day, with no dramas. Something wrong, my blood pressure's not...
It's too quiet.
My heart's not beating fast or anything. What's happening?
I don't know, it's...
Bit weird.
It is weird, yeah.
It's all going smoothly. There's no dramas. We need to create a drama, Mark. What drama?
What's gone wrong?
I don't know. Mr. Wong's. Is that Chinese takeaway, Mr. Wong?
Mr. Wong,
Yeah, it all went Wong.
all went wrong.
Yeah, right. Right, I've just done the pitches I need to do. I need to do number 22. Jump on that. And that's me exactly where I need to be before they should arrive this afternoon. What time is it? I'm just stoking myself up with a handful of Haribos. Right, pitch 22. Just started to take down the Dreamer awning, and if you remember when I put this up, whatever you do when you're at this stage now and you're unpegged, and you're taking the straps off, make sure somebody is holding the poles where Sandra is, because that can flip over, and these can physically land on your caravan roof and physically put a hole in your roof. So really careful if you're at this stage now that you've got a little bit of help, or if you've not, keep your storm straps down right to the very, very end. So I'm just going to lower the poles now, get the poles out, and get this canvas off. Putting this up, haven't we, Sandra? We're definitely getting there. Slowly but surely. Right. That is a serious mallet. Look at the size of that. I'm flipping for a circus tent. Right, so a few choice words off Sandra, not off me, because I'm always calm, mate. Dead calm, always calm. So that's the Bradcot. You alright, Sandra?
I'm selling porky pies.
I'm not selling porcupines. I'm starving. No wonder I get grouchy. You've not fed me.
Your blood pressure, Mr. T.
Blood pressure.
Think about your blood pressure.
Thinking about
Think
it.
about me.
You're looking a bit red in the face. You're looking a bit stressed. Go and do a blood pressure test now, dare you?
I'm not stressed, apart from somebody doesn't know how to peg out a tent.
That's a peg out tent. It's not a tent, it's an awning. Right. So we've only ever actually put this up once, and it was a very quick. It's a very quick erection, wasn't it? They actually steam fair. But why would you want an awning this big? I mean, just what? Why? So, as I have explained why we've got this awning up at the moment, and it's because we need space in the attic. I've just noticed there's an adjustment on that up there that needs adjusting, which is a 2-second job. And then I think we'll do the curtains and then pull everything in. Let me just make that adjustment while I'm remembering. We've actually put the curtains up. These are the same as
with the poles.
they're the same as a Pennine trailer tent. So some people, believe it or believe it not, will buy a British caravan or a caravan where the cassette toilet has got to be the opposite side of the awning, so that they don't have to empty the cassette toilet through the awning. And believe it or believe it not, for some buyers of caravans, that is a deal breaker. Would it be a deal breaker for you, Sandra?
No.
Would you even notice it? Well, some people go on, oh, can't have a cassette toilet in the awning. Looking a bit frazzled, Sandra.
I'm hungry and tired and my back's hurting after holding up the...
Well, I'm hungry and I'm tired and my back's hurting even more. Right, Rash is supervising. Aren't you, Rash? Are you supervising? Right, so this is the other awning now, the Dreamer. So somebody's just giving the top a wipe. You can see here where they caught water. Give that a sponge down and we'll get that dried out. That's the front inside window and the poles and the curtains, and then we'll be bunging that up for sale soon. And then we're going to put the table and start reloading this. Why would anybody want a flaming awning this big? So the one thing that's a bit super annoying with this, so this is the back window, which I'm going to leave open, let a bit of light in. This is a bit of privacy, so you've not got people staring in on us and staying with that. But this one here has got somewhere here, so you can put the curtains down the back to hold them in. And this hasn't. It's got tie backs, but there isn't anywhere to hold it in. It's a bit strange. So these are door, in case you wonder what these are just to tie back the door. But yeah, as Sandra would say, what was the word you'd use here, Sandra? You'd go, it's palatial, wouldn't you? Palatial.
You're the one that's always complaining I'm taking up too much room here.
Well, you can live in the awning, I'll live in the caravan. Only joke. Excuse me. Hello. Get off me roof. Go, Sandra. Sandra, got a pigeon on my roof. It's just done a poo. Sandra. The pigeon is attracting all the pigeons in the neighbourhood. What are we going to do? What was it like this morning with the pigeons? Very noisy. Good grief. Dancing on the roof. It's bedlam. It is the wrong day for chips. I've got another. You had post, and are you getting Amazon deliveries? Sandra, the campsite warden's wife. Ooh.
Let's save it for tomorrow then.
So I can't give that to you now because it's not your birthday till tomorrow. I'm guessing it's something to do with your birthday. It says it's A3. It's a bit small for A3. Right, so you've been
cleaning and sorting and tidying, and now I'm very hungry.
Right, so Sandra suggested that we don't sell the Dreamer awning, the porch awning, just in case. I say I really don't need an awning this big. But this sort of came with the caravan when we bought it, didn't it?
I mean, it's fine, but I just felt like if you get some stronger winds and stuff, the other one seemed a bit more robust. So it'd be sad to anything happen to this and you give away the other one. So.
Yeah, so I just ordered separate storm kit for this. But those that didn't see me putting up the Dreamer awning at the beginning of the year, back in, was it March? These are over door hanging clips for over doors, and these are great for hanging things. So if I got
while you're here,
wet, hang on a minute, what are you doing with your camera? What are you doing?
you need to. That pole's a bit loose. Can you just tighten up a
I'll
bit,
tighten
please?
that pole up as well.
I'm
I'll
going to show my
just
son.
show I can't because the steps in the way, your chair's in the way.
There you go.
Very hard to tighten up a pole, is it? It's just,
Well, you're the expert there. There you go.
all you do is you just slacken that one there off and pull that one there like that, and then tighten that one there, and then we do need to tighten that clip. Hasn't been tightened neither. Here, you reminded me that needs tightening, otherwise it's going to come off. We have got some little connectors. These little connectors here.
We're a bit of a weak spot at the moment.
Yeah,
so
which we weren't happy with, but in the bag of bits we've actually got, where's the steps? We've actually got a part number, allegedly, and what they are, so we're going to order a couple of those. And then again, if you've got a pole awning and you need somewhere to hang things, these are great. So that's just a hanging basket, so that's a maiden. You can, you can put your clothes pegs in there if you wanted to. And again, these just clip on and off, so you can hang a towel on there. But yeah, this is seriously just way too big, absolutely way too big. Those don't need anything at all this size. It's just like too big, way too big. Why would you need something that's something this big?
When I'm visiting, so it's a tailor thing. Tailor's like a lot of space, so I actually feel less stressed here because I know I can get enough space.
What was your pre-married surname?
Like,
Dolan.
I'm not the one that has a problem sharing my space to you. I came from a family of 6. We were used to being squished.
I came from a family of 5.
No, but you were a late arrival. It was like you being an only child, wasn't it?
A late arrival.
You were. Yes,
You're the one that's always late.
no, it's okay.
No, we will
Um,
check
yeah.
everything. We just need to be fair, we just need a
let
good,
it settle a bit,
good bout of rain. This hasn't been up for 5-6 years since at least we got this or something.
Before COVID,
No.
that's for sure.
But before we forget, we need some thank yous, don't we? We've got to do some thank yous. Let's not forget some thank yous. Can you remember? Right, Sandra, let's go in and say thank you to.
Bear in with me just a second.
Hey,
They're in there.
where?
The list.
What list? I told you to write them down so we
I
wouldn't
did.
forget. Right, okay, go on. And so we want to say a massive thank you to. Go on, Sandra.
We'll be back in a tick.
Oh. So as we're recording this today, as I say, I'm always a day behind, or virtually always a day behind. So as we're recording this, what day is it? It's Monday.
Only Monday.
Tell me why. Go on. Tell me why. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Ooh. Those of a certain age will know what I don't like Mondays is all about. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Right, so as we're recording this, today is Monday and it's actually Sandra's birthday tomorrow. So I know Sandra's had some, well, she's certainly had something from Amazon and some cards sent. And we've had some coffee sent, haven't we? Go on, Sandra.
We have. So a massive thank you to Graham and Joan.
Thank you, Graham and Joan. Brilliant. Thank you ever so much for that.
Another thank you to Kevin and Sandra. Obviously not this Sandra, but another Sandra.
Thank you, Kevin and Sandra. Amazing people. Wonderful. Thank you.
And we also want to give thanks to Dave and Lynn.
And Lynn and Dave. Is it Dave and Lynn or Lynn and Dave?
It says here Dave and Lynn.
Well, I'm going to say Lynn and Dave. And Lynn. That's the, yeah, you, Lynn and Dave. But look, them there. They're watching this.
You
Yeah.
over there.
Thank you ever so much.
And last but not least, a big thank you to Linda and Martin.
It says Martin and Linda on there.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It says Martin and Linda.
Get
Right.
everything backwards.
Including you. Martin and Linda. So you've all sent over a coffee with a request for something for Sandra. So I'm not sure what we're going to do tonight, but obviously it's Sandra's. Well, in fact, you've no idea how lucky you are to have me.
just, I just love breaking my back trying to hold up the awning while it's all going a bit peaked on, but you know.
A bit what?
Pete Tong.
Who's Pete Tong? What are you on about now? Weirdo. Pete who?
Do you remember that saying from the 90s? No?
No. I don't do Cockney rhyme. I'm from Manchester. Come on, what's the Bobby Moore? What's the Bobby? Why are you laughing? You start giggling. Start giggling. Go on, I bet you start giggling.
Once upon a time, a long time ago, it seemed like a really good idea to marry you.
Oh, what more can I say?
I'm joking.
Right. So yeah, it was. I wouldn't say it was a challenge. This, but it was. Well, we're still married. It wasn't a divorce in a bag, was it?
We've had worse awnings. I'm not going to say worse marriages. That's you, not me.
Worse marriages. You've only had one experience of being married. Right. So I think I need to go and so everybody's in that needs to be in today. All the check-ins are in. I've got some more mowing to finish off in the morning tomorrow, Tuesday. It's your birthday Tuesday. You're gonna have to hang on till after toilet cleaning before I can wish you a proper happy birthday. And what are we gonna do for tea tonight? I'm starving. You haven't told me any dinner.
I offered you a sandwich and you declined. It's not my fault.
So you've had a sandwich?
I said, it's early, but do you want me to do your sandwich? And you said no.
I've had 4 mince imperials and 2 bags of arrow bows.
It's not my fault.
Right. So I think we'll wrap it here, shall we? Shall we say goodbye to everybody?
I would appreciate some tea as well. Pretty starving.
Yeah, we're going to organise that. I possibly just need to sit down for 5 minutes, to be honest, and yeah, maybe get a blood pressure test done, make sure everything's all right. I've not been stressed today. We've had no dramas work-wise yet. So we are possibly going to leave the campsite. Mark's gone off the site, and as soon as I drive off the campsite, we're going to get a call, aren't we? With the drama.
We could get a takeaway.
Possibly. We'll see. Don't say goodbye.
Bye for now. Oh.
Bye for now.